everybody to get together under one voice. Jump up on your feet one more time. And y'all help me say, I've been down for so long. I need Jesus to set me free. I've been down for so long. I need Jesus to set me. Come on, help me sing it. You've been down for so long. Lord, I need Jesus to set me free. I've been down just a little too long. Jesus to set me. You don't want to do yet? I want to just go. Unloose these shackles of my feet. Unloose these shackles of my feet. You got to unloose these shackles of my feet. Unloose these shackles of my feet. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. What God am I? Turn it. Procrastination, turn it, turn me loose. The hesitation, turn me loose. The reason why you got to turn me loose. I belong to God. I belong to God. There's no evidence against me. There's no evidence. You got to turn. You got to turn. Before y'all leave, it's September. Come on down to the front. I want to shake your hand. Before I leave New Haven, I want to shake your hand. Turn on a Monday. You got to turn. You got to turn. They can never see us no more. Remember that told you. Just remember that told you. Just remember that told you. Just remember that told you. God got all power. God got all power. In the palm of his hand. Heroes, I said heroes. Good God, I'm a hero. Good God, I'm a hero. Now.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Boss Lady coming all the way from East St. Louis, Illinois. Man, listen, I'm so excited. Usually, let me say this, usually I do not do like 3 shows in a row. Only the last time I've done this many shows in a row was like my anniversary month, and that was wow. But yeah. I couldn't help I could not bypass talking to the bishop himself tonight. Like I couldn't bypass it because I've been trying to get this interview like for a while. Yes, I have been trying to get this interview for a while. And I'm excited about it. I am so freaking excited about it. Man, listen, hey, everybody that's on, everybody that's in the comments, listen, Bishop is in backstage. He's already waiting to sit back and talk to us. If you guys have any questions, hey, my sister, that's my little sister, Ashley Orks. I'm sorry. If you have any questions or any comments or anything that you would like to say to the bishop or sophomore or newbie that's going to be on tonight, you guys make sure you put it in the comments. Do me a favor and also share this live. Y'all know how my platform is. We are a clean, family-oriented platform that we don't talk about foolishness. Yes, we try to be saved over here. We don't talk about foolishness. If you're gonna talk crazy, not the one for you. So it is what it is. Because I want my guests to really feel comfortable when they come on the Quartet Corner with Boss Lady. They can let their hair down and not feel like an attack or anything gonna come. So I just wanted you guys to know that. I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about Bishop being on. I'm excited about Sophomore. That's my bro. And Newbie being on. I'm excited about all of them being on. Last night we had oh my God, we had Willie Banks Jr. on last night. We had Castro on last night, and we had Charlotte Lane from St. Louis on. And I'm telling you, it was awesome. Now that was last night. We got Bishop on tonight, and guess what we're gonna have on tomorrow? But you guys got to log in a little bit early, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're gonna have the entire crew of Solar Creation on tomorrow. So you guys make sure you guys tune in. And also, I want to let you guys know if you guys going to be coming down to Jackson, Mississippi next week, you're going to see your girl. You're going to see your girl and DL going to be with me. We're going to be in the building next week at the Ecclesia. I will be so happy to see you guys' faces. If you see me, listen, I might be looking mean, but I won't be trying to look mean. I just be having that face on, and I'll be trying to. I promise you. If you speak to me, I promise you I'll speak back. All right. So next week is the Ecclesia, and the week after that is the Golden Triangle Awards, where I am nominated for 2 awards, which is the content creator and also hostess of the year. I need you guys to go on to GTA Awards, .com, and please vote for me in those 2 categories. I believe it's number 20 and 31. I'm gonna get some stiff competition. Oh my Lord. Some stiff competition, but it's all good. All right. I got all of that out the way. I had to get that out the way. Y'all know we had to do our announcements. Hey, everybody. Hey, Mike Purtle, you already shared. Hey, Ashley, Martin. Hey, well, okay. I see all type of people here. And J Cam, I do got makeup on. I looked at my video last night. I ain't like it. All right. I don't know what happened to Sophomore and Bishop. Something going on with their system. There you go. That's newbie. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. They popping in and out like dominoes. I don't know. I guess everybody okay. All right. Hey everybody, I want you all to be excited. Make sure you be in the comments and share because I'm about to bring to the stage Bishop. How you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so excited to be talking to you tonight. I really am excited.
Oh,
Look, I'm like grinning from ear to ear. My ears are kind of hurting a little bit because I'm kind of cheesy.
I'm too dark to be blushing now. Good.
Oh, come on. You know what's dark skinned people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's okay. It's okay for us to blush sometimes. I really am so super like excited and glad that you decided to come on Quartet Corner and talk to me.
I'm glad for the invitation. Also,
Thank you. Let me see a sophomore now. I know it's sophomore your problem child.
Um,
Sophomore is my brother, and I love him too.
how did you know? Are you a prophetess?
No, I'm not a prophetess, but I'm real close to him, so I kind of believe it. I believe he's the problem child.
Yeah,
I can
he's
just
that
tell.
one. He's that
Huh?
one. He's that one. It's one of him coming along in every generation.
Well, y'all, I'm going to bring up to the stage next the problem child of DMD. What's up, sophomore? What? You know what? I done told him about that
You
phone.
know, he got to come up. He got to come up big. You got to come up big.
Oh my God! Come on,
Hey,
God bless
someone
you.
say, "Call me 2
God
times.
bless you.
Call me 2
God bless
times."
you.
sophomore. What is wrong with your video, bro?
Got to
Sophomore.
call me 2 times.
Oh
You got to bring me
Lord.
up.
What you mean? Got to bring you
Uh,
up?
it says you got to add me. You got to bring me on stage. I don't know what's going on.
You
It's not
on
my fault. I'm here.
stage? What is you
Oh well.
talking
Hey, how
about?
y'all doing? Well, I'm here. Can you see me? Can you see me? As I'm here.
But you need to come a little closer though. Like bring your camera down and come
Uh,
do something.
oh no,
Is
this.
that better?
Man, Bishop, he been real local today.
Is that better? Is that better?
You look, yeah, you better. You been a little local though. We gonna have to pray, man. You have to do better.
God bless you. To everybody in the room, what's up? What's happening? We here. DMD. Bishop, how you doing, bro? Love you, man.
How you doing, South Smoke?
I'm blessed to be here, man. Good seeing you. Good seeing Boss Lady. What's happening? Thanks for having us, for real.
Oh, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you guys. I don't know what happened to Newbie. Newbie was on here. I don't know if he having issues, but I'm quite sure he'll be back though. I'm sure he'll be back. So I just asked Bishop, was you the problem child of DMD?
Well, if it was up to me, I would say no, but then I would be just telling a lie to y'all people. So I just, hey, it
You,
is what it is. Y'all know what it is.
you ain't got to lie to me.
You already know.
You ain't got to.
I don't try to be a problem, but you know, Bishop, I love you. Mm.
Doing all of that, bro.
Ooh,
So,
jeez.
see, Mr. Newbie is ready. All right, I want all of my people to get excited and put your hands together. No.
How we doing? How we doing? How's everybody? Bishop
What up, bro?
Why all the
and
time? Why all
Oh,
the
and
time?
hey, listen, man.
All
I
the time,
stepped.
New.
Listen, big bro. I stepped outside of the Lord's house to come join y'all. Now
see?
I stepped
Oh,
outside of the Lord's house.
well, we're
He
gonna
was
ask the
moving.
Lord bless you tremendously. We're gonna
Bless
ask the
You
Lord
see
bless you.
where
How
I'm
are
at?
you?
I'm in the
How are
studio,
you?
man. I'm in the studio
How
working,
How are you? How's everybody doing tonight? It's so
I'm
good to
I'm
see
excited.
doing
you.
good, Newbie.
doing good, bro.
I really am. I'm excited to have the crew of DMD in the building. Like this is cool. Like we don't see you guys together on interviews. Like this is really, really cool.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
always
Thanks
a
for
blessing
having
to be
us.
with you.
yeah, I feel really special. I really, really, really feel special. Okay, let's get started. I
Okay.
really don't even know where to start. So I guess we can start from the beginning. Bishop, how did well probably Dingy wasn't Bishop, but how did Darrell Mcfadden and the disciples get started? If you can give us a brief history, how you guys decided to start, because I know you guys have a very long history as far as who you all connected to and all this, your family history. But for the people that's out there would like to know, how did Darrell Mcfadden and DMD get started?
We started and ventured out from a foundation group called the Sensational Golden Sons out of Brooklyn, New York. then I left there and reorganized. I don't even who was the first set of disciples, Samo?
Me, Kimba.
Yeah, the first set of disciples was Bob Evans, Kevin Cloud, Ed Johnson, Joey Williams. Who else? I'm missing somebody.
Gene Peoples.
Gene Peoples and Spanky Williams is also part of the
Oh
initial
yeah.
set. But in the journey, Spanky couldn't be with us quite that often because he was with his R&B group,
Mm-hmm.
Men of Vision. So
Right.
Spanky was in and out. But that was the start of us. And back in that time, that's when Big Dan. I don't know whether you remember him or not. Big Dan kind of like took us over, took us from state to state, city to city, where we got popular, regionally popular. I never say the boys always get down on me about that, but I never said, or I never thought I was I never thought I was a national group. I used to always call myself a regional artist. And look how Newbie looking at me.
Can I tell my part right quick? Because I got to get back in church. I got to speak my part. Now, first of all, I'll tell this story to whomever. I met the guys in 2001. Of course, I had the Two Sides album and the True Inspirations album. But they came to Albany, Georgia. And again, in July of 2001. And all my life, I've been a drummer, but I never had the urge to want to be in another group. And I saw these guys hit the stage from New York, man, and they had on peach suits,
Not peach.
peach
Not
suits,
peach. Not
and
peach.
cream shoes.
Good God.
And
Oh, she said,
sophomore,
"Good God."
hey, listen,
Right. She
sophomore,
said, "Good God,
hey,
what? We were clean, girl. We were
What year
clean,
was
girl.
this?
What you
No,
talking
wait,
about?"
hold
hey,
on. No, but what year was that?
oh one, 2001. Here's how
No.
old it was. Sophomore was still wearing black. Sophomore hadn't got a uni yet.
And
Okay.
I
Listen,
had
oh,
hair.
sophomore hadn't got a uni yet. Sophomore was still coming
Okay.
on stage with the band.
Okay.
Bo, Spanky, and George G. Fly Spencer came out in a peach suit and and off-white shoes.
Yeah, it was peach. It wasn't pink, man.
I said peach, man. I said
I thought
peach.
you said pink.
No,
He
no,
said,
no,
I
no,
said
no.
peach, man.
No, no, man. No, I said peach. And
Satin peach at that.
and and back to the story though. And I hadn't ever in my life seen a group other than Willie Neal Johnson wreck the Albany Civic Auditorium like that.
Mm.
I mean, I was in awe. It was like, wow. And Spanky's mom had just passed, and they sung City, um, um, Come This Far by Faith, and back then the drive was Help Me. And I hadn't ever,
Mm-hmm.
listen to me, I hadn't ever seen a group wreck the Albany Civic Center just like that. And I walked in that dressing room and was like, gentlemen, I'm going to be in this group straight like that. I'm in G Fly. He took me around and, so 2 years after they came back to Albany, and my big bro G Fly was gone, and it was then to go on and paraphrase, make a long story short, and it was then in 2003 they offered me the job,
Oh
and I
wow.
mean I've been
Yes,
there ever
sir.
since, man.
And steak and shake. Steak and
Yeah,
shake.
Steak and Shake. Yeah,
Did you say my favorite
after
Hey,
place?
the
hey,
after
hey,
the show we
boss
went in there
lady.
to eat. Right, I didn't know they was in there. I didn't have a clue they was in there, but just so happened I went in there to eat. And when I walked in there and I saw
Listen
the boy, I
good,
said,
listen good, boss lady.
boss lady, when I saw, I say, oh Lord, there go the boys. Okay, pro up, son, pro up. So I walked in there like, sup, and
We
the boss
said
lady,
newbie. This is exactly what he did, boss lady. He said,
I said,
huh?
hi.
He turned around just like that, huh? He knew the boys were gonna call him.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
But yeah, and I mean, I must be honest. Darrell is responsible. Hold on, I'm sorry, Bishop. I got to be in order. Bishop is responsible for for everyone knowing me as Newbie. He gave me that
Yes,
name.
sir.
He patented the name on Be Ready off the I've Got a Right album. And I mean it's
Really?
Yes, sir.
because I mean prior to that, everybody knew me as Jeff's son. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Wow.
Bishop Darrell, he gave me that name, and I'll be forever indebted to him, man.
Wow.
Forever, forever.
Yeah, so it really gave you your own identity.
Right,
Gave you your
right.
own
He
identity.
did that. He
Yeah.
did that. I'm talking about, man. Listen, I'm people saying, "Who is Newbie?" I was like, "Me.
Me.
That'll be
Me.
me.
That'll be me. That'll be me." Hey, listen, listen. And he dragged that boy a little bit. He said, "Newbie." That me. That- Sophomore. He didn't hold your name long. He just said sophomore. But me, he said, "Newbie."
Oh my God. I think you hold on, Newbie. Newbie, I think you got somebody jealous. Somebody's jealous in the comments. Eric Monterio said he want to know when y'all gonna let him sing top.
Hey,
Eric
hey,
Monterio.
man.
He want to know.
That's my boy. That's bro. All day, man. Salutes
He,
to Eric Monterio, the Monterio Experience, man. One of the dopest bands, brothers that I've ever had in life. In life.
I've
he
heard y'all
Eric
still
talk about him.
Monterio. Shout
you
outs
still
to the
didn't answer
bro,
his
man.
question though. You didn't answer his question though.
Hey, matter of fact, boss lady, if I offer him a job, you know what he gonna tell me?
What are you
How you
gonna
I
doing?
don't
say?
sing for black folk. I sing for the white folks. That's what he gonna tell me. You know that. He gonna say I
No.
don't sing for the black folk. I do the white folk programs. That's
Oh,
all. Hey Bishop, that's what he do. He do the white folk programs.
no. And you just gonna keep
He
saying
sing the boogaloo music to the white
The boss
folks.
lady, you just gonna keep saying it.
just gonna
They're my friends. They're my
All right, put Gino,
friends.
ladies and
They
gentlemen.
call
Have a
me the
Gino.
black man. They're my friends.
keep
God
I'm
bless you.
done. Anyway, Newbie, continue on with your story because I can't go back to sophomore.
Oh, I'm done. I mean, I'm done. I promise you, man. I joined the group, and I mean, I took a hiatus a little bit to go help my dad, but I came back. And again, this will always be home. I don't care. I don't care if I go sing in China. DMD is always my home.
Yeah,
Yes,
And
sir.
again, as long as I'm breathing, promise you, I will always honor Bishop Darrell McFadden.
that's awesome.
He gave me my start on the road. 20
Really?
years old. 20 years old. Uh, uh,
Okay.
he gave me the opportunity to. I mean, he took me to places I never even heard of. Waterloo, Iowa, uh, Kankakee, Illinois.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
down.
took me there.
Yeah,
Bishop Darrell McFadden took me there. I'm forever indebted to him.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, if anybody got any questions for Newbie, because Newbie got to get back in church, we don't want him.
Yeah, I'm finna get back in church, y'all. They
Got
worshiping. You
a
hear
question
me
for
now?
Newbie, you got like
Y'all
30
hear?
seconds to type it.
He shouted about he got about hear me now? Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. So,
But
okay, I guess I got one question for
okay.
you. And I think you kind of almost answered it. Like, well, I think you did kind of answer it because by your dad being, who he is,
Mhm.
like, did you always feel like you walked in his shadow, even though you knew you had your own gifting? You knew you always had your own talent?
Now, now, funny story. Funny story.
Okay.
Um, and again, prior to joining DMD, the keynotes were the only group I ever wanted to sing. So, so I came into DMD singing hard, and just like my pop and Gino did, and Spanky was like, "Blend, son, blend." And so, keynotes were known for, singing hard, like just singing hard. And
Hmm.
so, once again, singing hard was all I knew, um, but come to find out, like Darrell, I keep saying Darrell, Bishop, excuse me, Bishop,
That's all right.
Bishop, Spanky and the rest of the guys, man, they grew up as, fans and lovers of the keynotes.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, we would often call ourselves baby keynotes. So I mean, it was kind of like I had no choice but to be in the shadow of my dad.
Yeah.
And I mean, even when I didn't want to be, I was still in his shadow.
Yeah,
Uh,
but boss lady, when he was little, I used to be Jeffrey Newberry. I'm the one. I'm singing the new. I'm singing the middle. I'm
That's
telling
right. That's right. And listen, and to this day, he got a mean middle.
Oh,
If he if he say he got it, I
he
step
got
back. And look,
really.
he look at look, if also he look at me and say, I got it.
I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
what happened to sophomore.
That's the bishop.
that, that
Oh,
that's
child.
your boy, boss lady. That's your
Yeah,
boy. That's your boy.
Any
the-
more questions for me, boss lady? Any more questions?
no.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to go to the ecclesia next week?
I was still praying about it. Still praying. I
Okay.
may make it.
If not, I mean, if so, I'll see you next week. If so.
Okay. All
But
right now.
thank you so much for joining in and
Thank
taking
you
out.
for having us. And if you guys are still on, in about a half hour, I'll come back on. Okay.
Okay, cool. Cool
All
beans.
right now.
All right,
Thank you. Be
thank
blessed.
you.
Bishop, love you, man.
Love you too, Doopy.
I don't know where your problem child went. He'll pop up sooner or later. Maybe we can get some for real business going. And what is Eric Monterio talking to? Oh, hush, Eric Monterio. Nothing. We're not even going to entertain it. But anyway, so Bishop. So
Mhm.
we really could talk about so much because I hate to say your career, but your career as far in the quartet, it goes back years. How long have you been singing quartet music? Or just singing, period? How long have you been singing?
All of my life,
Really?
since I was able to pick up a mic and was able to comprehend what music was. Well,
Hmm.
I'm always a music child, not so much just quartet or just gospel. Myself and Spanky. Now, if you talking about Spanky, is a walking jukebox,
Okay.
all genre of music.
Hmm.
So I'm not quite like in depth like he was, like where he is.
Hmm.
I was a music child, and quartet was just my backbone and my foundation. Started singing with my uncle in Brooklyn, Phil Johnson, and the Spiritual Voices, which is Keith Wonderboy Johnson's father,
Okay.
and that's where I started at.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Spiritual Voices is actually a family group.
Okay. So did you grow up in quartet? Like were you like a pew baby and just love quartet or somebody just
Oh, I grew up
just
by
in the
being in
family?
it. I grew up in it by having my family in it already, which
Okay.
which is the Spiritual Voices.
Okay.
I was just in it.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Because
Yeah,
you know, I tell people all the time because you guys are in South Carolina. No, you're in North Carolina, North or South Carolina.
neither one.
Where are you at?
I'm in New York.
You know what? I be tripping because you know why? I know why. Because I'm always in the Carolinas. And I
Okay.
always see sophomore in the Carolinas, and I don't
Okay.
know why
Yeah.
I always see sophomore in the Carolinas.
Okay.
But
I
that's why
understand.
I'm
I
tripping.
understand.
Yeah, so that's almost like I thought you was in the South in the Carolinas, and I don't know why I thought that. So
Yeah, I'm up here in that cold. I'm up here in this cold.
what is wrong with? I don't know what's going on.
You
I
probably
don't
know
know.
better than I do.
I don't know what sophomore got going on with because he keep popping in and out. I'm sorry. I know 50. I don't know why I thought. Man, hold on. Everybody's like, "Wow, boss lady." Listen, I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that, and I think it's sophomore's fault why I'm doing it. Why I thought that. Hey, that's Coach Williams. Hold on. Thank you so much.
what did I do?
Sophomore.
Excuse me. I'm back. Excuse me. God bless y'all. God bless you. God bless your hearts and all your parts. I don't know what happened, but I'm back, y'all. God bless you.
See what I'm talking about, boss lady? You see what I'm
I,
talking about, right? Matter of fact, I want all of your listeners to put your hands on the TV or wherever
I know,
and pray
like,
for me. Pray for me.
definitely,
I don't know what happened. I
man.
was just sitting here and then my phone just said, I don't know what I do. I'm sorry. I'm
Horrible.
here.
And Sean Tabernacle, I am. I'm always in the Carolinas, and for some dumb reason, I
But
don't know why. I don't know why.
that
Because
was an honest mistake because
yes.
I'm mostly in the Carolinas also,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
New York is my base.
Okay, gotcha. Sophomore, you can't be everybody talking about your phone in the comments. Like everybody talking about how local your phone is. We're gonna need you to stay.
Hey, hey, that's fine. I love y'all. Mm.
Got one Chinese phone.
No, hey man, I'm out here. I'm in the studio, so all these wires and carrying on, and it's too much going on.
Yo,
See, carrying on.
Jay said
See,
you dressed for the festival.
I'm just saying, man. Fa-la-la-la-la-bamba. Y'all
Oh
like
my
my shirt? Y'all like
god.
my
Okay.
shirt?
No, we don't like your
I
shirt.
bought
But
this.
no, it's
I
fine.
bought this shirt from a. I bought this shirt from a Mexican group. They
Oh
sing
my
Quartet too.
sophomore, cut it out. Bishop. Bishop, I have a question because I'm not gonna play with you.
Yes,
I
sweetheart.
want to get at least one or two good questions in
Yeah,
tonight
you
playing
got
with
it.
you,
You got
sophomore.
my attention.
Go ahead.
So, Bishop, when did you see the turning of like when you guys were starting off to the point of, oh my God, we have become this national phenomenon? Because when you guys came out, I'm trying to think which CD that was. It was freaking huge, huge. Like seriously, like when did you kind of see the turning of you guys started being like headliners, national platform? Like what year was that? Do you think that was?
Well,
I'm trying to think.
how can I say this? I don't want to sound crazy. Um, since I was with the Golden Sons, the local group I came from, in the start of the Disciples, we always, even though we worked hard for what we did, but we always had the privilege and favor of having all the key people in quartet music to always keep us, you know, visual and on top. But to narrow down what you're saying, I felt it when we recorded the I've Got It Right project.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That's when I actually felt it. I had a complete backing of EMI Records. We was on tours and radio tours, promotional tours, and people were singing along with me.
yeah. I remember the first time I ever saw, I don't know if it was a live video, but it was an older video. And so I'm from East St. Louis area. And Quartet here, it's cool. It's fine. It's not like the Carolinas. It's not like, the South. It's cool. But we have some great names here. I think
Shout
you
outs to our St. Louis people. Jewel and
guys,
converted.
Jewel
Jewel
and
and
Convert.
converted.
Jewel and Convert.
Look at here. That's the fam. Jewel and converted, sent by God. Sean Brown and the boys, man. That's
Oh
them.
yeah, you
Hey
know
man.
it. That's
Hey
family.
man. I'm just carry on.
50 said this gonna be a long interview.
Carry on.
Okay. Shout out to all the St. Louis, East St. Louis home group. So amazing.
Yes.
It's back home. But
Oh yeah.
I think we're doing good if we get a good, like it's a phenomenal concert if we get a good 300-400 people, right? So that's to me, what I'm saying, especially lately. I think you guys was the first video that I ever saw. This was like a couple years ago that I ever saw fill an auditorium. I was so amazed.
Which one?
I have no clue what video it was. It
Was
was
it
an
was it
older video.
was it in the Civic Center or in the intimate?
No, it was the Civic Center.
Oh, Florence
That
Civic
was
Center.
had to be Blockbuster or Albany, Georgia.
It was huge, and I was amazed
Oh no,
because
hold up. I don't want none of your listeners talking
Yeah,
about
we
you
didn't we
filling
didn't draw all
filling
that.
it up.
We didn't draw
No,
all
I
that
didn't
by
fill it
ourselves.
up. I didn't fill it up by myself.
I can imagine.
We
I know, but it's just the point.
Okay.
They
It was
enjoyed
just
us. Everybody that was in there enjoyed us though.
yes. Everybody enjoyed you guys, and I was just really intrigued. For one, I was intrigued by the numbers. because I wasn't used to seeing that many people enjoying Quartet. Let me just say that. This was years ago. The next thing I was kind of intrigued by was, why is this man throwing his hat out into the audience?
Boss lady, let me tell you something. I had about 17 and a half meetings about that.
What?
I got fired every night.
What?
Every night I did it. If you look at the videos real good, every time I jump past Bishop, he look at me. And then
And
we go back in the dressing room, he say,
that wasn't a gimmick. That wasn't a
no,
gimmick
it
the way
wasn't
I
a
looked
gimmick.
at him. That wasn't a
It
gimmick. I
wasn't.
wanted to bust him
He,
across the head.
you cut cross me one more time. One more time.
And one
But
time, boss lady, we were in the midst of elevating spiritually. We was in the midst of elevating. I don't know. I mean, things just started catching on Be Ready. It was getting real. This fucker stepped in front of me. You fool. I said, you got 10 minutes to get back from over here.
that he looked back like
So
every
wait a
video.
minute. Stop more. So you throw out a hat at every concert, like big concert, or you
I
used to?
actually, honestly, that was like a thing. Like it that started from. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a huge wrestling fan. So like I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I always, and I'm just giving secrets because I never told this, and people always wondered like it was the tricks, little tricks like that I did. I really stole from wrestling. I saw wrestlers. They would as they would come in. Hulk Hogan, he would rip his shirt off and he would throw his shirt in the crowd. Bret Hart would take his glasses off and put his glasses on the little kid's eyes in the crowd. So
Okay.
me just being a huge wrestling fan, I just thought I was like, man, what can I joined the group. Now, let me give you a little bit of history. When I joined the group round about the time Newbie said I say 99, it was like 99, 2000-ish, going into that 99, 2000. Two Sides had just dropped. And like I was with the group during the whole process. I was always a guy that Bishop would call in the mid 90s. Like I was a teenager. My brother Tron joined the group probably 95, 96. He got in the group probably 95, 96. So when Tron got in the group, Bishop was like he was transitioning through members. So when they would come through the Carolinas, I had moved from New York to Carolinas. And I was living with my dad. Shout outs to Big Mike, Supreme Angels. I was living with Pops. And me living with Pops, I actually, when Bishop would come to the Carolinas, he would always hire my dad. So it would be Tron, the drummer. He was a singer. The bass player that he had, Big Lump, Big Steve. Would you call him a singer, Bishop? I don't know. Lump, shout out to Lump. But long story short, I would fill in as a teenager. Bishop would come to like anywhere he needed that. If he was there, he knew I knew the material. So I would fill in as a teenager as the top singer. I was a top singer. Just like I started out singing top in the mid '90s, helping Bishop out, and then my brother joined the group. So it was almost like everywhere Tron went, he always made sure his little brother came. We did it in our local days, like every local group we sung with, area group we sung with, Benjamin Special, Songs of Joy, Henry Owen and the Onyx. These are groups that I started out with in my early age before I got with DMD. So every group Tron was with, he brought me with him. So I already knew. Eventually, I was gonna get with Bishop. I already knew. I always said there was only two groups that I was gonna ever sing with, and that was Darrell Mcfadden and Keith Wonderboy. Keith told me to my face, God bless his soul, rest up, Keith. He told me to my face, hey man, you don't sing in place, so you won't be over here. He meant that. You don't sing in place, so you won't be here.
Yeah,
So
you
I only
did.
had one other option. I had one other option. Darrell McFadden and the Disciples.
Yeah.
Tron was the one that put me on. Like just in me, I started, like I said, I was helping out in my teenage years. But when Two Sides of Every Story came, Tron eased me in. One of the guys that was a member, Shiloh Brown, Reverend Shiloh Brown, he had missed the concert. And Tron gave me his black shirt, his uniform shirt, so I could perform with the disciples that night. And
Okay.
ever since that night, I've been a member of Darrell Mcfadden and the Disciples. But crazy part is, I wasn't called sophomore until that same record that newbie said. I
Mm,
be ready. I was just Ant from the Bronx. Everybody knew me as Ant from the Bronx. Ant. That's all they knew. I had some hair. Didn't care if I came out with a haircut or anything. I was straight from the hood, from the streets, wilding out. They picked me up from the streets. He tell it all the time. Long story short, I was doing wrong when I joined the group. I was wrong, selling crack cocaine, weed. Or I was doing. Look here, I was wrong as two left shoes. And if it wasn't for that guy right there, the
mm,
Bishop Darrell McFadden,
yeah.
I wouldn't be sophomore because if for years, like I said, I was just when he said sophomore, are you ready? On Be Ready, people started putting they come to the concerts now they want to put a name with the face or a face with the name, vice versa. So it started becoming he sophomore, what you doing? Look to his right. He always knew sophomore gonna be to his right. So
Hmm.
I'm just being 100. That's hey Bishop, I salute you, man. Because had it not been for you, once again, had you not said the name sophomore on record, the entire
He got a local phone, boss lady.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but he's right. He's 100% through what he's saying. I just thank God that I had the type of spirit to draw the younger cats that was in New York.
Yeah,
They always looked up to me and
that's good.
always carried myself according. Everybody wanted to do what Darrell was doing. Everybody. So
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying I wasn't perfect now. God knows.
right. That's understandable.
Back in them days, I was so ignorant and cocky, arrogant. Ooh. But I still, God brought me through it all. He brought me through it all. And that's why I say I thank God on this side of the journey because I wasn't supposed to make it, baby. Not as crazy as I was.
Yeah.
I'm talking about crazy. We were known, we were known as the gangsters of Quartet, and that was not by just words. That was we was literally the gangsters of Quartet.
Mm.
It's just when I think about, I'm not even gonna get in detail, but when I think about that child, I can't help but to praise God to now I'm on the other side. And most importantly, I have still got grace and mercy over me. Child, after all I did, woo, after all we've done, Lord have mercy. Now, I just want to tell the younger groups, I mean, that what y'all saw us do when y'all was coming up, it ain't cool. It ain't cool, y'all. Not cool. And we used to do stuff where the younger groups that looked at us, like, yo, I want to be. No, it wasn't cool at all. And I repented about a whole lot of that stuff and still repenting now. But God brought us from a long way. God brought us. I had the gift to bring them out of the streets because I was in the streets myself. Not as hard. I was in the streets, but I was real covered. Under, I wouldn't say undercover. That's a dangerous word to say nowadays.
Yeah, it is. You gotta be careful with that statement. Be careful with it.
Oh yes, Lord. Yeah, but I was always in the street, but I was always covered. It was like always the notorious, the biggest, you know, people in the New York tri-state area. They always covered me, and they always took me as the preacher man. Oh man, say a prayer for me, preacher. Here, man, here goes some money to get to the church. And when I was curious and wanted to like get into the monetary lifestyle of it, they had me covered. You know,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna get your hands dirty, but we got you.
yeah.
You know, and the Lord kept me. That's all I can say.
And you know what? And speaking of how the Lord had kept you, a couple of months ago, I sat here and I spoke with Alan Pringle. And Alan Pringle was giving a testimony about, I believe it was a stroke. I believe he had a stroke.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he was talking about how him having a stroke saved his life, and it was such an awesome testimony. Like, like I was fighting back tears, like because Alan, he's an awesome storyteller. Anyway, he's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
yeah, he's an awesome
Alan,
storyteller.
Alan ain't never been young. I want y'all to know that. He was always an old man.
Yeah, and it was just the way he set the story up, where it was just where he was talking about how when he got sick, how it saved his life. I remember when word had got out, when you had fell sick, and how everyone was so concerned, and it was almost to the point like no one knew if you was going to make it. So during that experience, could you possibly tell us like what did you like not say what did you get out of it, because I don't think that's the right way to say it, but like during that time where you could not perform, where you could not hit the stage, COVID was going on. I think a lot of people had like some aha moments during that time. Like, do you think that time kind of changed your views about a lot of things, or maybe possibly changed your life?
Most certainly it did.
Yeah.
Most and me and Alan talk about that. Matter of fact, when I went through the ordeal, that's the first thing we talked about when I saw him again in Aiken, South Carolina. And I was talking to Maurice Morgan today, which was something I don't know whether it was a stroke or a high blood pressure or something like that. And we were saying, if God is talking to you, don't make him do what he wants you to do.
Mm.
That's the worst thing you could do. And from my mother's womb, I was always anointed to sing the gospel, anointed to preach the gospel, anointed to witness. But the lifestyle I was living, I was just on that road of destruction any minute, any minute. Arrogant, as I said, and think, I mean, hey, I'm Darrell Mcfadden. I mean, hey, I'm always going to be this way
Yeah.
until that happened.
Yeah.
And then don't you know, I was still in the midst of that, I was still being arrogant after I came out the hospital and everything. Oh, I got this. Told my wife, I want to sing on the Swanee's Annie. I want to sing. And she kept telling me no. My wife always knew the details and the depths of what I've been through, but she always kept it away from me. Always kept it away from me. She knew the depths. But I wanted to sing so bad at the Swanee's anniversary. I went in there like, hey, ain't nothing wrong with me. That's the day I found out the effect the stroke had on me. Oh my God, my God. That was the day. Shackles was strange to me, boss lady. All I can remember was saying, I've been down. That's all I remember. And after that, everything, I look back at the background like, what are y'all doing? And the whole time, Spanky and Storm pulled me to the side with tears in their eyes after the show and everything. Like, preach. You got to sit down. You got to go to therapy, man. You got to. I didn't know what type of effect the stroke had on me until that day.
Oh wow.
Didn't know. Didn't know. And then when I started going back to the doctors doing follow up and everything, and they was first of all they was telling me I was a walking miracle in the first place because I was initially I wasn't supposed to go back doing what I was doing, and even now I'm much better than what I used to be because I couldn't even stand to hear my music, boss lady. That's
Mhm.
how much of a demonic hole that the enemy was trying to clinch on me at the same time while the Lord was speaking. When the Lord is speaking, that's when the enemy has the opportunity to speak to you the most, when
Mm.
God is speaking. So, I mean, the whole time I'm just thinking in my mind, I'll never do this again. I'll never do this. And then, the social media, oh man, that's the evilest thing in the world. And Lord have mercy. just by looking at social media, I didn't even want to sing anymore. People were mean. And people are mean, saying I was washed up. I'll never do it again, which is okay. Which is okay. Which give me the strength to do more than what I'm doing right now
Mm.
because I'm realizing where God brought me from. Boss lady, I'm not supposed to be singing. I'm not even supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
This is the God has made me sharper in the Word of God,
Yeah.
sharper than I ever been.
Hmm.
But I know this is the way He had to do it because I wasn't listening. So He had to do it that way. But let me tell you something: if God ever make you come to the point where He makes you do something, if that song said, that's when you know your worship is for real. And child, let me tell you something: my worship is for real.
Yeah.
I stopped praying those prayers about Lord, give me, give me, give me, give me. My prayers consist of today, Lord, I thank you. God, I love you. God, I adore you. That's my whole prayer
Yeah.
because He's been good to me.
Oh wow.
Yes, yes. Even though, I mean, yeah, it's a whole lot of people. Even now, they count us out, boss lady.
Mhm.
They count us out. Even though they've been grown, they've been raised off of my singing. Uh, but they count me out. But I want y'all to keep praying for me and watch what God is getting ready to do. That's all I can say.
So I work in the medical field, but I'm in the administrative side. Are you still doing rehab, or do you still kind of feel some effects from your stroke?
Yes, I'm in not rehabilitation, but I have therapy. I have physical therapy and also musical therapy twice a week
Okay.
because the effective part of it, my left side has collapsed. My
Okay.
my physical left side has collapsed, and my use of my left side is very limited. And now I kind of like, hey, it's funny sometimes. Back in the days, I wanted to be like Willie Banks so bad. I mean, I ate, slept, drank Willie Banks. I used to walk slow on purpose just because I wanted to be like Willie Banks.
Yeah.
Now I ain't got no choice.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it kind of affected
No
me on the left
choice.
side. It affected me on the left side, and sometime, sometime, if I really exhaust myself today, that's why in a day, that's why I kind of sit down if we're in concert, if we at a concert, I kind of sit down during the whole day because if I overexalt myself, it'll like trip up my whole system.
Yeah.
It'll just trip it up, and then you can tell it. You'll be able to tell it when I'm on stage. And I thank God for the guys that I got now. They'll keep me covered from that in a way where I won't even have to think about it anymore. They make my atmosphere comfortable for me, where I don't even have to think about it. All I got to do is pick up the mic and sing because they realize as long as I'm comfortable and at ease, I
Yes,
can
sir.
do it. I can do it. But if I ever get vexed or get anxiety, that's the devil want to make me think that I suffer with anxiety now. Now picture me suffering with anxiety.
Hmm.
But that's what I did. Well, I'm not gonna say that's what I did. What the devil is a liar. But sometimes I have the notion of having anxiety, and whenever that sets in, and me and Sophomore had a big argument about this in
Yes,
Philadelphia,
sir.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and he was trying to tell me something, but I never paid attention because I was just so vexed out of all the things that was going on around me. Didn't know that Sophomore was so hurt that he's exactly what he said. He said, "Man, you are my superhero, and I'm not gonna sit there and watch you go wrong."
Hey man, you not about to make me cry, man. Man, I'm gonna go cut my camera off because you not all right.
Oh my God.
Y'all carry on, man. I almost got cause boss lady, that night right there, he's talking about it just took me back, man. Go, carry on, man. I just got emotional again. Thank God for his healing power.
Yes, yes, and I kind of like got vexed that night, and he got angry at me. But and I learned in his anger, all of us was vexed. And Terrence Bamps had to tell me, he said, "Bo, you got to realize, we never saw you being hoarse. We ain't never saw you hoarse. We ain't never saw you do wrong. You was our superhero. So now that these things is coming up on you, just chill out. We got you.
Mhm.
We don't want you. We don't want you to look all crazy to these people because these people don't care. You had 3 strokes. They don't care nothing about that. They
They
evil and they
don't.
Yeah.
so they try to keep me covered. And that the night that I'm talking about, sometimes like I say, you still see the results from the stroke, but I have to be relaxed. I got to be relaxed at all times. And that particular night, I was so vexed and full of anxiety. I started off Shackles on the wrong key,
Okay.
and I didn't know it.
Mhm.
And sometimes Shackles could get so far into me, and that was the reason why we went out and hired another singer. Until I get myself back together. But like I said, it's nowhere near the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Are we
No,
back?
yeah.
Hold on. Let me turn my camera back. Book me.
Sick of it.
Book one phone call away. Like March 31st. Darrell McFadden and the disciples. See, now, boss lady, I'm gonna tell y'all a little behind the scenes. Behind it, what Bishop is talking about right now. After that night, we chose to take 6 months off as a group.
Yeah.
We said, yo, we was like, yo, man, we gotta get this together. Our fans, we have not our fans, because fans are what they pass out in church. You get that in church. You get a fan in church. So we never ever in our career ever considered the people that support us as fans. Cause that's what you get in church. You when you're hot, you get a fan. So we always considered the people that supported us as family.
Okay.
Groups, groups, the people in the audience, the supporters. We always considered them as family, which kind of through our career we've never been number one, number two, number three, number four. But we was kind of like
But
what The
I
Rock
don't know
is
what
to
y'all talking
wrestling.
about. I don't know what y'all talking about because I blast. I kind of dozed
Oh,
off. I dozed off, but you know what I'm talking
you
about.
ain't go to sleep, did you?
But no, man, But to what to what Sophomore was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
boss lady. That was another element that pulled me through. Our supporters.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There were people out there that never gave up on me,
Yeah.
no matter what they said, no matter what the rumors was. There
Yeah.
was people out there that said, Bishop, you got this, and they
Yes, sir.
never gave up on me. So that gave me the unction,
Yeah.
and that gave me the power to just straighten up, shake off self pity, and do this.
Hmm.
And you know what, Bishop? Let me say this. So about a week ago, of course, a video had came up on the internet with Stephanie, some Alabama girl. We all know that she's been,
We love you, girl. Stephanie,
yeah,
we love you, girl.
yeah, she's been dealing with lupus. I don't know if you saw the video or not.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, and it's I've never had it, so I can't say how it is. But like I said, I deal in the medical field. Um,
People can be so cruel.
People could be so hard and so cruel and
Cruel.
everything. It was so many bad comments and negativity. If you would give an encouraging word to Stephanie tonight, what would it be? Especially coming off of where being inflicted, being on your sick bed and you really couldn't sing and you had to get yourself back together. What words would you give Stephanie tonight to encourage her?
First and foremost, I want to start off with the power word.
Mm.
The power word is purpose.
Yes, sir.
There's a purpose. She must understand the exact way that God made me understand. The same people that publicly shamed me
Come on,
The
preacher.
same people that publicly put me down, the same people that publicly shame her, regardless of what she's going through. God allowed that to happen in front of those people.
Yeah.
Those people had to be present for him to do what he's getting ready to do.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, talk, preacher.
He's getting ready to raise. I say that. I say that in the spirit right now. He's getting
Yes,
ready to
sir.
raise her up in the name of Jesus. He's getting ready to raise her up.
Yes, sir.
Those same people. Please realize it's a purpose what you've been through and how you've been through and who you've been through it with. Who left you and who just turned their back on you is a purpose for it. He's going to raise you up in those same company. And he's gonna that's when people are gonna see. Let me tell you something. We're living in the age where God is He just repetitively telling us and showing us just who he is. But the question is,
Yes,
are we
sir.
listening?
Mm.
Are we listening? Since I'm one of the last of the Mohegans in the old quartet, I want to ask my peers, are we listening?
Yeah.
Wow.
We miss the whole subject. I'm not downing us or anything like that, but can we come back and sing quartet again? Can we come back and respect our genre of music the way it should be respected? Can we give reverence to it first and foremost? Give honor to the ones that done it, that allowed us to do it in the first place.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
think that you are I don't think that you the answer to quartet now, because everything there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
There's nothing new under the sun. Please know that. So you know you're not. You might take it to another avenue, and we all are blessed with favors. People like myself and after us was the Williams singers.
William Singers. Yes, sir.
They
Alan
were
Pringle.
able
Roy.
they were able to set a whole nother avenue
Yeah.
to it. But there are others that missed the purpose. And again, I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just telling you what I've been through and trying to testify to you. Find out where you are. Look around you. Stop. Look and listen. Look around you. You know, sometimes I'll be laughing, boss lady, and I'll be looking and listening. I'm like, I wonder, do they know ain't nobody enjoying them but them?
Ooh.
Lord.
And
Oh,
I'm not saying that in a cruel way. Please don't
Lord.
misunderstand.
I get what
Don't
you're
misunderstand.
saying. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Preach,
saying
preacher.
that this is
Preach,
how
preacher.
we miss the mark so
Yeah.
much. We are caught up in a world of show now. Just show. It's all show.
Yeah.
I tell Sabo every time we stay, I said, see what you started? You see what you started, right? You see what he started. Well, really, I can see
You
that.
you and
I,
Big Mike gonna quit blaming me. I'm telling you that right now. You and Big Mike gonna quit putting this all on me in Quartet.
but
I
there,
didn't do
but
it.
there are some groups out there, boss
Thank you.
lady. If they would just slow down a little bit, they would be so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful, but everybody is trying. They're trying so hard to impress the people they're singing to. Oh, I got to. That's the wrong attitude.
Yeah.
First and
Hey
foremost, we
Bishop,
came to. Huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boss
Bishop,
lady.
do
I
you
took over your show. I'm sorry.
Bishop, do you remember when we was in the dressing room and we asked Lee Williams, how does it feel to be number one? And it was Lee Williams. Al Hollis salutes to Patrick and them daddy. Al Hollis, Patrick and Alton's daddy, Patrick Al Hollis, the daddy, the guitar player, old man. Him and Lee Williams. You remember that night, Bo? We was in South Carolina. And I said, man, I was joking. I said, man, how does it feel to be number one? Lee Williams looked me in my face and said, I don't know. Because I never changed. And
Mm.
it changed my life hearing Lee Williams say that. Because if anybody that ever remember Lee Williams in the spiritual QCs, there wasn't no flashy guys. You didn't see them shades like me, Bill, Bo, Terry, and all of us. We able to do that in today's time. We didn't see them do that. When you saw them spiritual QCs come off that bus, they came off looking like, I always told Bishop, and they laughed at me, but I always say they would come off the bus almost looking like truck drivers. They didn't care. And that's no shade. They would come off the bus like they didn't care, like not saying they didn't care, but they was comfortable. They were coming off the bus, chilling, sound checking, chilling. They were
Most
regular
importantly,
dudes.
they never changed. In
They
all the
never
years that we
changed,
know,
no matter
long
how high
before,
they got.
long
Right.
before, long before God gave them favor with um, the first hit they had, they were
Learn
they
to
was they
lean
was
up.
they was sitting on Jesus Alive and Well was first.
Yes, sir.
Um, they was semi traveling then. They was semi traveling, and it just so happened during that time we would be with the spiritual QCs every single weekend. This is
Yes,
long
sir.
before they got popular. Long before every single weekend. I say all that to say this: those same QCs that we used to be with. I'm talking about when Mr. Roger was singing in the background.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Those same QCs that we knew back then was the same QCs we know right now to this day, right now.
When Lee Williams died, he was the same dude that,
They
and
never
only
changed.
difference was we knew he was sick. Even outside of him being sick, when he saw us, he was in his sick days. He would see us and he still knew who Bishop was.
He
He
still
would
knew
still
who I was.
encourage, he would still
Still knew who I
encourage
was.
Bishop and tell Bishop, hey man, your time has come. You might
Now
feel like it's getting bad.
his thing with me, his signature thing with me every time he saw me was don't start nothing, don't start nothing.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
back when he was sick, boss lady, in his latter days, you know how sick he was,
Yeah.
and sometimes it made me cry because sometimes he didn't even know how to put on his belt, and it made me cry every time I saw him because I didn't care how much out of he was. Every time he saw me, he'd catch eye contact with me and say, "Don't start nothing, boy,"
And
and
knew
walk
who
the other
he,
way.
man, listen.
And
Wow.
that meant a lot to me. That meant a whole lot to me. But I back to what I'm saying. I just want us. I just want us. I wish I had enough money to just gather everybody together and form a monopoly of tours all around the country. And let's take back our audience. Let's put it like that. Because whether y'all know it or not, y'all that singing quartet, whether y'all know it or not, we lost our audience. Hello.
Come on,
Are
preacher.
y'all paying attention? And I'm not gonna say
Somewhere or another.
they know
Somewhere.
where the audience went. They know where the audience went. You ain't crazy.
Somewhere or another, they went somewhere, didn't they, Bishop?
They know where they went.
Hmm.
They know where they went. And then make it so because where they went, the arena they went to, those guys ain't nothing but gospel singers too.
Quartetters.
Fingers, yeah. But so Bishop, I got a question because we've
Yes,
been
ma'am.
on our hour. I try not to keep everybody too long, but I do have a question. What's in the future for D&D? Like, you guys in the studio, or um, what's you guys plan? Are you still just focusing on your rehab before you try to move any further? What you guys got going on?
Well,
Come on.
there's a whole lot of irons in the fire simply because really
Y'all see that eye?
COVID,
I'm sick of him, man.
COVID, COVID had it had
Count to
messed
30.
everything up because we had a new project that was coming out called Book of Life, but
Mm-hmm.
we never put any work into it because of COVID. So when we that's one of the things we're doing. We remixing that, and then at the same time we're working on the Bishop McFadden project.
Okay.
Then at the same time a compilation project with all of the most of the groups. We collaborate with them. The name of it is the way we hear it. The way we hear it. and it's produced by Spanky, Tron, and the other guys in DMD. And
Yes, sir.
it's different artists, but with our production.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's what we got coming up.
So Spanky, even
Oh,
though he's
hold on now. Hold on, Bishop. You got the South Star Project. What are you? Good time in heaven?
Yeah, good time in heaven.
What the? What the? I got to do the Uncle Corey on you now. I got to look up and talk to Jesus. South Star Project coming too now. He act like he forgot. It coming.
Yeah,
We got Provision.
self style
You got
production coming out.
Provision. And let me go and tell y'all. Just watch. March. I'm just gonna put this date out there. March 31st. DMD gonna be in Boston, Massachusetts. But I want y'all to keep your eyes open. If you see a live somewhere with DMD on it in Boston, Massachusetts, y'all find that live. We got something special for you. And I'm gonna sit back like this. Love y'all.
Well,
I just killed Bishop.
all I can say in the midst of that, boss lady, that God is truly moving. He's tremendously moving, and I just thank God for the loyalty that I got with some of these young guys that's still in the quartet world, and
yeah,
they have so much loyalty to me.
yeah,
They give me so much support, and God has blessed me uh, with at least 20 more years in DMD.
Yes,
He
God.
blessed me. He said he called it young because he's strong.
right.
So Lord sent me some power, like
Yeah.
Tommy else would say, some power.
I
You
owe
know,
you. If y'all
oh,
ever see me hashtag IOYA or something like that, I owe you. And then I'm just gonna tell you, if y'all thought Bishop was stupid, carry on, boss lady.
Yo,
Matter of
Calvin
fact,
said this guy.
hey Bishop,
Well,
let me be like, carry
I'm
on.
how long you been knowing him, boss lady?
sorry
How long you been knowing him?
for a couple of years.
So it seems like to me you know him, don't you?
I know a little bit. I
Yes.
talk to him.
But I'm saying you
Oh
know
yeah.
enough to know that he crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how I know he's your problem child. That's how I say he's got to be the problem child.
Shout
But
out
I
to all my not for the week bros that's on there right now. All my not for the week bros. Shout out to them. I love y'all boys. Let's go. Carry on.
Okay, Bishop, I got a question. So
yes.
I almost forgot what my question was. Oh, okay. So we know Spanky, he decided to kind of retire, right? But I guess did he just retire from singing? Because I heard you were saying that he's producing. So he's still in the studio producing some of you guys' music, or what's going on with that?
Spanky is on a break right now with
Okay,
everything, but he have so much music in the can
got you.
that we didn't even get to yet. But right now he's up, and I'm expecting him to come back soon, really soon. So y'all just keep praying. Just
Wait a
keep praying.
minute. Well, we could be expecting Spanky to come back.
I said keep praying.
Yeah. Hush.
We gonna we gonna speak it into existence.
You hush your mouth, sophomore. I'm trying to get an exclusive. You shut up, sophomore. Don't make me put you down at the bottom.
I put myself at the bottom.
What you
You
said?
know that?
I'm trying to get Spanky coming back.
Hush,
Yeah,
Bishop.
but
Hush.
this, I'm gonna tell you like this because I,
Okay.
I forgot I forgot you got to be real careful of what you say and how you say on these commentaries.
I know.
So let me rephrase that. The Bible tells us to speak things in existence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe
Okay.
he's coming back.
We would love to see Spanky come back.
I'm gonna tell you the last time I talked to him. Well, not the last time. It was the outgoing year.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking. I said, "Hey man, you all right? You good?" He said, "Yeah, I'm good." He, he, he was watching us on YouTube and stuff like that.
What that mean?
I said, you good? He said, yeah, I'm good, man. I got I'm gonna go ahead and get myself together, man, so I can get out of here. Uh, so we can get back, on this thing. Which in, in all reality, he was telling me I need to come back. I need to get back, put
Yeah,
put things back in order.
yeah, I got you.
But at the same time, please pray for him. Not only for him, but pray for me, the whole entire ministry of the DMD staff, because the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And let me tell you something: if you're not experiencing nothing, younger groups, if you're not experiencing nothing, that probably means you really ain't got nothing for the enemy in no way.
Mm,
But when the devil attacks you, that's when you're a threat to him. He attacks you in any kind of way, any form. Ask me how I know. Any form. My weakest point. My weakest point was women. I always had favor with women, but I thank God in all the years that I've been doing what I'm doing, I always have respect. Always have respect. Didn't never have any enemies. And there are other things that had me kind of like bound and stuff like that. But when God delivered me, I just felt compelled to just tell everybody else behind me, that's coming up behind me, what to look out for. Everything that shine ain't gold. Don't let those pats on your back blow your head up, because one of those pats and one of those hands might be the devil himself, reaching
Mm.
out to you, fishing out to you just to get you in his realm. I'm saying this openly to, because I love all of y'all. I love all of you. Y'all up and coming singers. Oh my God, I want y'all to do good. I want y'all to help us keep Quartet alive and help them to stop saying that Quartet is dying. Y'all, it's in y'all hands. But y'all got to listen though. Shoot, listen to somebody. We know that you strong and everything, but listen to something. That's back there. What I'm saying with that, I'm thanking God for what He's adding on to the group strength, and this particular strength that He's adding on to the ministry. I love it. I love it because they absorb wisdom. They are a raw diamond that's getting ready to shine. And we look at this children, and
I
and
owe
and
you.
and it's getting ready to fall into place. It's getting ready to fall into place. And Boss Lady, I never knew what we're talking about right now. I never knew it was going to happen like this. I never knew. I never knew it. That's why I say you have to be careful
yeah,
what you ask God, because you don't know how He's going to give it to you. And always, His way ain't always our way. Anyway. It's always, every time when God bless me, is always in a way where I never expected it.
right.
So this what God is getting ready to bring to the forefront. It's going to add a little more years on into the DMD ministry, and y'all just pray for us. Pray for us, and that God may continue to strengthen us. I just feel good about it. I
That's
feel real
I'm
good about
telling you, I do
it.
too, man.
And I think it's going to be good therapy for me too, boss lady,
yeah.
by having this particular person with us. It's going to give me good therapy and help me get back.
He won't have to work as hard.
Right.
So wait a minute. Hold on now, because I think y'all talking in code.
We are. I just told again. I'm gonna say this so we can. You don't want to be on here all night, so I'm gonna say it one more time. March 31st.
Uh-uh, 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 uh-uh. Talking in code.
March
Sophomore,
31st.
sophomore, hush,
When y'all
hush,
see a live come up on your,
hush,
just tune in. You
sophomore.
not gonna get it out of him. You try. I know you. She gonna keep picking, 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 pick, 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 pick. Think she gonna get some? Hush. Matter of fact, mute the phone. That Bishop Mo. Hush.
Y'all got another lead singer coming in.
We thank God. Now I'm gonna say this. We thank God for what He has done. And for the
Busy.
things that He has done, we thank God for the things that He's done and the things that He's gonna continue to do.
Um,
I bless
um,
God on this day.
sophomore, I'm trying to get this exclusive, and I'm sick of you keep intervening because I clearly heard what both of y'all said.
We telling you to just come. I've just said it 85 times.
Who
March
is?
31st.
I don't know
March
what
31st. Well, that's what you going. That's when you gonna wait. You gonna keep when you gonna keep asking? Keep asking. I'm gonna give you the same thing. March 31st. If you're on Bookface, anything. If you see a live, say Darrell Mcfadden and the Disciples.
Okay. Okay,
Just
hold
click the live. That's all.
on. Sophomore.
Yes, ma'am.
So is it something? Is it someone we all know?
Don't you know the Lord?
No,
Everybody know the Lord.
I don't think
I'm
we all
like,
gonna
I'm
be
like, I'm like Harvey Watkins, Bishop Hush. I'm like Harvey
sophomore.
Watkins. We just bringing Jesus along with us.
Wait a minute. Why is he saying comments come on? Calm down, boss lady. No, because I was listening.
Hey Bishop, we just bringing Jesus along with us. That's the newest member is Jesus. So
Michael
y'all come on and enjoy Jesus.
Michael C. Lewis, thank you, bro. Blessings to you too.
Okay.
But boss lady,
Mhm.
just pray for us, I Claire. Just pray for us. Because it's really, how can I say this? It's scary, but at the same time, I know that God is not giving me this spirit of fear.
Okay.
It's ordained.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Simon, that was a good one. Give yourself
It's
a
all
hand.
I studied
you.
last
What
week.
I Bishop? Hold on. See now, if we gonna tell the truth, I told Bishop. I said, Bishop, if I ever get to talking to my Lord, see, everybody ain't got my Lord. When I talk to my Lord get to cutting up, and He shows out on my behalf. So if you to talk about me, scandalize my Lord, He shows out on my half. And this go round, him done did, him here, I'm him here, him here. I brought him with me. I brought him with me.
Uh, should,
There you
should
go.
I say, boss lady, y'all are gonna be real happy. I think y'all gonna be real happy because I know we're gonna have support from both sides. They would love to see this
Ooh.
marriage. They would love to see this marriage.
Ooh.
Children of all ages. Come on out.
Is this somebody young?
Don't worry about it. I just told you we bringing Jesus with us. Like, what you want?
So
We done
okay.
told you.
So March 31st, y'all going to be bringing out a new another
So
edition.
just be on Facebook.
Sophomore, I'm putting this together, man. Come on now.
Just,
March
you know
31st.
what?
Huh, sophomore. So March 31st, CMD will be bringing an additional lead singer that's going to help out Bishop. And because he said that it's going to be all ages going to enjoy, you're telling me that he's a younger man.
Hey Bishop, that's gonna be like, hey Devontae Matthews, hey Devontae
Ah,
Jeffco, and
he's
hey my
young.
other fellas.
Bishop. He's young, ain't he, Bishop?
Well, I mean that really can't give you any clues, sweetheart, because um
Jesus is
all,
all
all
ages.
of them all of them young. 'Cause I ain't gonna hire no old man.
No, we're talking about in age, Bishop. Come on now, Bishop.
Bishop, hush! She trying to pull it out, and you thought, hush! It,
Wait a
may the
minute.
Lord wash between these knees while we absent one from another. Let's go.
So there's going to be an Did you know? Okay. Okay. I'll be
Yeah.
watching. Even look, Dante, he said, is it Junior?
Who, Harvey? He got his own group.
Good gracious.
Hold on, you talking about Dante from Souls of Creation?
Yes. Dante.
All right,
Dante said,
before we go any further, if you in the Mississippi area, the Souls of Creation anniversary is this weekend. I believe it's this weekend. It's this weekend, right? This
so,
weekend. Those are my bros. I co-sign them. They're my bros for life. So I'm gonna tell you, if you're in the Mississippi area, Alabama, and the surrounding areas, go on out to the Souls of Creation anniversary this weekend. And on your way, if you just ain't in that area, you're in the North Carolina area. I'm gonna be with Big Mike down there in North Carolina, in South North Carolina. Y'all come on out and see sophomore with the Supreme Angels, I guess. And Supreme Angels, I'll be with Big Mike and my twins and all of the boys, the Echo Wells. We got the Echo Wells. Huey Williams. This Big Mike's birthday. His birthday the 27th. So y'all come on out Sunday, celebrate with my daddy. That's my daddy right there. I sing with that group too. I'm with DMD, and I'm with that group right there on your screen. Supreme Angel. You're gonna see me with 1 or 2. 1, 2. So I just throw out shameless plug. Salutes to the Supreme Angels. Y'all meet us, Sanford, North Carolina, this coming Sunday. Big Mike, birthday celebration. And then now get that off my screen so I can talk back to myself. I look better on the screen than looking at that Big Mike. There
you
I
done,
go.
you done
I'm
deflecting?
sorry. I'm sorry, Big Mike. I look better. Don't I look good, Big Mike?
You done deflecting?
Oh, carry on.
Okay. That's what we was talking about. So March 31st, I think everybody's going to be anticipating the addition to DMB. DMD.
I'm just thankful. Just thankful. Just thankful.
Hmm,
Just this thing. That's all I can say. Matter of fact, that's commitment. Be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful.
okay.
In all things, be thankful.
Connie, come get your boy. He got sophomore crazy.
I I
Come get.
love the Lord. I just I love the Lord. And when I talk to my Lord, all I'm gonna say is B and B on the way. Y'all see y'all in a little bit. See y'all
Bro.
March 31st.
Oh my
Who,
lord. So we've
who
been
is,
here for a while. Usually I don't be on here this long. So Bishop, I hate that I took up so much of your time, but this has been very great. This is
no, I'm honored. I'm very honored. And I thought ain't nobody loved me in the Midwest, but I'm
They
sophomore,
both they don't love us. We ain't been back since June booked us.
sophomore.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have
Get
I been Bishop on the show?
and Bishop. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She been talking about getting you on the show. She I know she mentioned bringing you on a show. I know over a year ago.
Thank you.
okay.
Thank
Well over a year ago. Well
you.
over a year ago, and she had. It's all day. This was the time for it to happen.
Yeah.
This was
So
the time. Hey, I don't question the Lord. I let him do what he do.
so Sophomore didn't give you my information. That's what you saying.
Don't talk to you. Wait till I talk to my Lord. See, that's your problem. You that see. Hey, he the lead singer, but sometimes I got to pop him too. He got to get a pop.
Lord have
Now,
mercy.
I told you not. Now,
Um,
let me. We
Material want to
go.
know. He want to know when can he come to rehearsal, and he want to know when can he sing top. Can y'all please answer Material?
I won't say what I said earlier. Well, when you get tired of singing to the, holla at me, bro.
But
To
you
the
know what? I'm not gonna sophomore. I'm not gonna play with you no more.
okay.
I'm just not.
I'm boss lady. I'm sitting here
I,
reading your
he is just so. Ooh. Anyway. But anyway,
All
Bishop.
I see is March 31st.
Okay, we're gonna watch March 31st.
That's
Hey,
all I want.
who's in the Shire Booker?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
You a
see who
feast,
that is. Let me
okay?
see.
Shay called you
Shayla. Hey, Shayla. Hey, girl. I send something to my cash app real quick, girl.
a
Make my make my cash app go ding.
Oh my God.
Bless you.
I just want to tell you thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I think, and then you have been such a great inspiration to so many of us, man. I'm telling
I
you.
hope so. I hope so.
And I hope, Miss Stephanie, I hope she did. I hope she get a chance to watch this and hear your encouraging words because, coming from one person to another that has, went through just life. I tell people, uh, young now, you can be old and be old tomorrow. Life happens. Like you don't
Right.
have to be old for life to happen.
That's right.
And I think that a lot of times, especially social media, have given people muscles and a voice that
Mm-hmm.
possibly should not be heard, especially when people are going through what they're going through, and to judge people praise and not knowing what it took for them just to hit the stage, just to tell God thank you. Just like you were saying that when you first got out the hospital, you didn't realize how bad of a shape that you was in, but you was just so eager just to hit the stage one more time, just to give God your worship. But people will still find some type of negativity in it. But I
Oh
think
yeah.
that yeah, so I just pray for Stephanie. My heart goes out to her, and I just pray that the words that you give, and I pray that she take it to her bosom and just be encouraged because sometimes being in the music industry, you have to have some thick skin. You got you.
Let me ask you something. More is Stephanie? That's the young lady that was standing on stage with me the whole time.
Alabama, which yes sir, Alabama girls.
Lord, that's why I felt so much
Your
power.
sister. Your sister.
Yeah, her and
Now,
her and McDuffie. They
Shamika,
made me
yeah.
cry. They made me cry because they was making sure I was all right. They say, "Sing, Bishop, but are you all right?"
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Steph stayed
Boss
on the
lady.
stage. If that's the same one we talking about, Steph
Yes,
stayed on
sir.
the
Yes,
stage with
sir.
me for like two whole songs, and we was just
She never left.
transferring strength. I felt it. I felt it. We just transformed. So if that's her, well, she ought to know. She know the story. If that's her,
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
know.
that's her, man.
Yeah,
Boss lady, you've been
sir.
with me the past few years to see a lot of the hell and the turmoil, and just to hear me when people said the mean things that they would say about DMD or Bishop, or just what we had to offer, what we were trying to do. You've been around me long enough to hear me just, I went to bat. I would go so hard for it because this is who inspired me to do what I do. And as he said earlier, I'm gonna take these off. He's my hero. He's my hero outside of my daddy. If it wasn't for Darrell Mcfadden and the disciples, I'm probably the only member outside of his original member, Ed Johnson. I probably been fired in Darrell McFadden in his mind. Oh, I probably been fired, rough guesstimation, close to 250,000 times
I can
in over
believe
20 years. In over close to over 20 years. Oh,
it's
he
out.
has wanted to fire me over 250,000 times in his mind.
Oh my.
But
they
for
used to
some,
say whenever he crank up the step boss lady, all of them and look at me in the van, especially Spanky. That's your problem, son. That's your problem.
you
You
created that
created
monster,
that.
son. It's
Go
you
ahead.
are and Bishop. I salute you, man. You are my hero. Outside of my daddy and the quartetters, the other quartetters that that raised us, but for me, it was only Darrell McFadden and Keith Wonderboy coming out of New York City for me. And by you giving me the opportunity to even do, he allowed me to spread my wings because it went, mind you, boss lady, it went from Bishop doing this to doing this right here. Man, what is you doing? To he actually opened the door and say, hey man, you know what? You ain't listening to me anyway. I tell you don't do it, you do it anyway.
Do it
You know what?
anyway. It's hard
Those
headed.
are
Here
those are
you
two
go.
people right there. Those are two people right there, boss lady. It was him and Keith Wonderboy Johnson.
Yes, sir.
You know how many report you know how many report cards I had to sign to forge my name so they could so
I'm trying to tell you.
they could
They say
turn the
I need to see
report card in. Them two used to skip school so much till it wasn't funny. Play hooky
bring
for
my
school
report
all
card right to him. They say, hey, get your parent to sign it. I say I bring it to him because he coming in off the road and him and Tron together. Hey man, sign this real quick so I can take this back to school. My hero. Again, I say that is my hero. Darrell Mcfadden. Had it not been for Bishop Darrell Mcfadden
Yeah.
giving me an opportunity to do what I do, y'all would never know who I am. Y'all would
Yeah.
never even the things that y'all have seen me do over the course of my career. Some lead singers would have animosity or be jealous or have, you know what I'm saying? Bishop eventually, he just told me, he said, I'm gonna let you do what you do. I'm gonna open the door. But when I tell you to calm down, now listen to me. There's gonna be nights every night. Bishop told this to me. He said every night ain't gonna be your night. It's some places folk gonna go crazy for you. But it's gonna be nights that when you God is gonna show you that it ain't about the show. So move out the way and let me be Bishop and so I can do what I do. And
Yeah.
I've always respected that. So where now to where in my latter years after being with him now, years, I know how to step out of his way. Because God is using him. He's been through a lot. So why would I step in the middle? I'm never gonna do that. So Bishop again, I salute you, my brother. I love you. And
right.
boss lady, thank you for the opportunity. If it
Yes,
wasn't
sir.
for you, we wouldn't be here talking to the people right now, letting them know that Bishop is all right. Letting
Well,
them know March 31st we coming.
Oh,
I just hope it wasn't a waste of your time, boss lady.
no, it was not. It
Okay.
was not. No, it was not. And I know I have at least two pictures with you. One
Really?
from Ecclesia and one from the QMAs last year. But you was clean
Last year?
Wow.
2023. He had that all white suit on.
Good God Almighty, he didn't. Wasn't that boy clean?
He was clean. Yeah, I got a
I
picture
tell you
with you.
that.
I had like a row
If,
right in front.
boy, I told my son well, boy.
I remember that I remember that picture. I
Yes.
remember and I told you to send it to me too.
Oh, got it though. It's still in my phone. I got it.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All
She
right.
don't want you to have it. Obviously, you see how she said, "I got it." I don't want you to have it, but I
I
got it.
didn't say that. I didn't say that now.
I read between the lines. Ain't that what you told us? You talking in codes, ain't you? You talking in
Oh my,
codes?
no, let me tell you.
But
Like,
I love this platform, boss lady. Anytime that I can be of help,
yes,
any type of advice that I can give, especially towards the quartet world, I'll
yeah,
be more than happy because that's my thirst, that's my hunger to tell these cats the truth, not
yeah,
not the smoke and mirrors,
yeah,
but to
yeah,
tell them the truth. I'm like on a crusade. Like whenever I hear these jokers going around lying, talking about who they know and where they been,
Yes,
Lord got
sir.
to Lord, sometimes I got to bite my bottom lip. Like you know good and well you ain't never did that.
You
Stop.
ain't seen them. Never been. But the preacher, what we say? Never been there. Can't tell. Been there. How to get there?
But what I'm trying to say, because I'm not trying to say it in a big I love you way. I'm not trying to.
yeah.
I'm saying this. Just be who you are.
Right.
Just be who you are, and that's back to what I'm saying. What y'all saw DMD do back in the days, Darrell
Mm-hmm.
McFadden, but what y'all saw us do, the Lord just had us. We just came through a phase. Everything we done wasn't right, y'all. One
Right.
time, it got we had so much influence over young guys. Our older bass player, one of our bass players, Gene Peoples, he used to like make fun of saying, man, I don't have to change my strings. All I gotta do is
Yes,
boil my
sir.
strings in some water and I'm sweet. That'll
Yes,
give me the
sir.
deep sound. And don't you know this crazy man had young bass players all over the country saying that they
Doing
ain't
what
had
he
to
did.
play bass string. All they had to do was boil it in water.
I heard that about boiling your bass string.
Oh yeah, yeah, it works, but that's just
That's
the
just
cheap way.
temporary.
Just go get you
That's
some new
temporary.
strings.
That's temporary.
Go get
It's temporary.
get you some
Temporary.
new strings.
Just get some new strings.
That's all. Get some new strings.
I just want them to know we thank God for what we've been through, but don't we admire and we are very flattered
Yeah,
by by what you all are doing, but find yourself, man.
Yes,
yeah,
Find,
sir.
find yourself and be yourself.
Definitely find yourself. Yes, sir.
Like there's so many people that I'm just proud of that took a hold of it and going forward, like Lil Roy,
yeah.
Allen, Scarlett Patterson, uh, uh,
Anthony
uh,
Moore, Men of
of
Praise.
course,
Yes, sir.
Pastor Smith. I've always been a
Mm-hmm.
fan of Pastor Smith. Always been.
Mm-hmm.
Dodie and
Uh,
the fam. Yes, sir.
Sean Brown. That's my boy there.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
We have some future leaders in the realm. But I just want to, just hoping that I can be a help to keep everybody focused. Just let me be a blueprint.
Yeah. And you know what? I think we need to have more legends because, truth of the matter, you are a legend. Um, we need to have more legends to come out and just be honest and say, yes, you know, we did it this way, and
Mm-hmm.
we messed up. We messed up. We did some things that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we lived a lifestyle that was different. But on the flip side, let people know the other side
God
of
is
it.
still good.
Yeah. And that you do reap what you sow because people need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, yeah, we did it and not realizing that there were consequences to it. You know
That
what I'm
that
saying?
part right there. Part right
Yeah. It's
The
consequences.
worst thing I learned, the worst thing I ever learned out here doing quartet was if you treat the people wrong. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing. Hey man, my daddy always taught me to kiss babies, push wheelchairs, shake hands, whatever you need to do. You got to be. If you show yourself mannerable, the people will never leave you. So I have people that have been following me since I've been with Bishop. They've been following me since I've been with my dad because they saw my dad raise my mom and my dad. Because I can't just give my daddy that. My mama was something serious now. Bishop know that. My mama and my daddy. They raised us a certain way to where by the time I got with Bishop, I just what I was taught between my mom, my dad, and my grandma, it stayed in me to where I
Yeah.
learned how to treat people. If I didn't know how to treat people, I wouldn't be with. Do you think Bishop Darrell McFadden, the Bishop Darrell McFadden, would have had me be with him almost 25 years?
No.
And
I
I ain't
don't.
but 41. I ain't but 40. I
I don't
just
need.
turned 41.
The Lord's
So
still.
think about it
Lord,
now.
the Lord's still working on me with you. You still working.
You just turned
But but
41?
I
boss
just
lady,
turned 41 and been with him almost 25 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
I want you. I'm not interrupting you, Aunt, but I just want to mention this before I forget. I just the Lord just quickened me with something.
Okay.
I had a vision before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and most of this vision, I ain't gonna call no names. One of these Negroes jacked it.
Mm.
I ain't got no recognition for it. Not even nothing to say, Bishop, this was your idea. But that's all right.
Carry on.
It's
Carry on.
cool. Um, Lord, just move me. I need your help, girl. I need your help.
You need mine?
I need your help. God giving me a vision to start a podcast called Quartet Chronicles.
Chronicles. Okay.
Quartet Chronicles.
Okay.
And I mentioned that to a couple of people, which I shouldn't have did it. Sometimes you can't uh, 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 pre-talk because people will take your ideas and run with it.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Gospel Chronicles is going to be hooked up or formatted over things of what you just said. It's going to be legendary people that I'm going to be talking to, in a real intimate way, not formal at all, and just
Mhm.
schooling these the whole genre, giving people facts of things they just didn't know.
Ooh.
That's,
Okay.
I want you to get on board with that. Maybe we can launch it. We can launch it off with you. Oh, while we're talking, ladies and gentlemen, we getting ready to kick off DMTV again.
Oh,
Y'all know how popular DMTV was. So we getting ready to crank that up.
Uh,
Here
let
we
them know.
there you
March
go.
31st. March 31st. I'm back. All right, carry
Hey,
on.
look how she looking at you, Sabo. Like I wish she shut up.
I am so sick of sophomore. I just.
She love me. She love me. She already know preacher. She already know. I told her I'm back. Now let's carry on.
Oh, there it is. Surely is
Hey,
now. Surely is.
you
Oh,
explain to Bishop.
Lord have mercy.
Well, I look good back there behind you, preacher, don't I? I'm back
Oh,
there in
hush.
that brown and white.
Oh, hush.
I look good in that brown and white behind you.
Anyway,
I
Bishop.
remember that now. I remember it well.
Yeah. Bishop, whatever you need me to do, just let me know. I'm
Just
always
we really gonna talk because well we'll talk. We'll talk.
let me know. I'm here. I am here. Well, you know what? I'm excited. Hey, everybody, man, listen. Everybody just been sticking on. I'm so happy, and everybody been. I guess who was that? Darrell Jones. Darrell J. Jones said, "Boss lady, Bishop love cakes."
Don't start that. Boss man, don't start that. Please don't start that. Let me tell you something.
Oh Lord.
Everything that Audrey Jones cooked got the Holy Ghost.
Oh, jeez.
It's saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
All
Woo! Boy, look, Dow J. Jones or his wife, Lord Audrey. Lord have mercy. Maybe I'm advertising her. Yeah, she do that for her business too. But I want to advertise her cakes, y'all. Audrey Jones, Lord have mercy. If you're not saved and if you want to know the Lord, I dare you to take a bite of her cakes. and, he'll, and he'll come in.
right. Next time I come out that way, Mr. Jones, can you please give me a piece of cake? Well, a lot of times y'all don't know when I'm gonna be out that way. Like I just show up. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I
But
just show up. You
they may
like, just
they
don't
may
come.
be at the showcase. They may be at the showcase.
Oh yeah, I'll be at the showcase. Audrey, ma'am, ma'am, I'm gonna be at the showcase. Can you bring me a piece of cake? Thank you. Um, so I'm about to put you on mute because I got a bad feedback from you. There you go.
Yeah.
I put myself on mute. Hush.
Cannot wait to have a family meeting after this phone call. I mean, after this live. But
As you
Bishop,
God
should.
bless you.
As you should.
oh, I'm so sick of him. But yeah, Bishop, thank you so much, man. This has been such an awesome live. This has been a great podcast today.
I've enjoyed myself.
I'm
Like,
glad.
like I said, anything that I can do to help better what we're doing, please feel free.
J
That
Cam, come on, boss lady interviews be long like enough. And guess what? You've been here the whole time. You ain't went nowhere, so hush, J Cam. So obviously, I kept your attention.
I
And
know that fee ain't talking.
oh no.
I, I know that talking.
Not the bishop called J Cam a fee.
Uh,
Good
uh,
God Almighty.
boss,
Great God Almighty from a burning hell.
hey, boss lady, they gotta remember, they got that from me. They got all that from me. And we talking about my J, right?
J Cam.
My J, right?
No, is it softball?
JD used to
Sophomore.
sing with me.
I don't know. What is sophomore doing?
It's,
I don't know
it,
what sophomore doing. I
I,
don't know.
I think that's his picture. The one that sang with Devontae, right?
I think so.
Yes, man, it's our J. It is our J. Yes,
Oh yes, yeah.
it is
I got a
our
right to
J.
call.
Our James.
I got a right to call him Fee. He the one. He the one that learned that language from me. He learned it from me. And that's another thing. That's a little small thing. I used to hear all these cats on the podcasts and all those private rooms using these cliches and these slangs. And I got so sick because they don't even know what it is. Do you know what that means? Do you know the definition of it? That's another broadcast, boss lady. That's
Yeah.
another broadcast. The word fee, low, all that. That's another broadcast. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, sir. Oh well, man, we've been on here almost 2 hours. I cannot believe we've been on here almost 2 hours. I cannot believe it. I'll never be on here this long, but it's okay though. It's been very good though.
All right.
Bishop, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you though, man. And and I still didn't get to ask some of the questions I wanted to ask.
Well, it'll be another time. It'll be
Yeah,
feel free.
it will. It'll be, guys say the same. It'll be another time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sophomore.
Look at that, just like sophomore.
Yeah, whatever. I'm so sick of him.
He don't never speak when you speaking to him.
You see what I'm saying?
But always speaking when you ain't talking to him.
You see what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, Bishop, I will be probably seeing you soon. I don't know how soon, but y'all know, I'm like, where is Waldo? I pop up somewhere everywhere. So no telling where you'll see me at again.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll be looking forward to that.
Yes, sir. But yeah, we could talk about that podcast and I can help you get it going and everything. It's good.
Okay, just message me on Facebook and I'll give you all my contact.
Yes, sir, I will.
You know who I am on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. You gotta remember I'm new at this media stuff. The social.
Yeah.
Aren't you proud of me by coming on all by myself today?
Yes, I know, because sophomore couldn't do it on his own. Like I had to
not sophomore.
I told him, I said, sophomore, you too young to be acting like this. Like you really need to get yourself together.
Yes. So I'll give you. I didn't want to give you my number on the air, but I really do want to give you my information. So because I'm really serious about this. I'm really serious. I cannot keep procrastinating and wasting time. I need to move forward with this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I got you. I most definitely got you.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Darrell Mcfadden. All right, Bishop. I'll be talking to you. Most definitely.
Right, thank you for having me.
All right. God bless you, sir.
Bless you.
Oh my God, I'm feeling sophomore though. Man, I cannot believe I've been on here 2 hours. But it's been okay. And let me tell y'all, so I'm not going to really give for real goodbyes because I got a video I want you guys to see that was sent to me. I'm going to show this video, but I want to let you guys know tomorrow is the third day. Tune in at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be talking to Soul of Creation. Y'all hear me? I will be talking to Soul of Creation, and I really, 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 really want you guys to tune in, all right? So I want to just say publicly thanks to Bishop Darrell Mcfadden, thanks to Newbie, thanks to Sophomore. Thank you all guys for tuning in and sharing and talking to us because this has been a great interview. And that's about it. So, hey, I got a video I want you guys to see, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Listen, Lord, when I look around and see all that the Lord has with me. Every step of the way. Every step of the way. Oh, when I look around and see all that the Lord has done for me, I can say the Lord is right here. The Lord is with me. I feel good right now. I got one more thing. My joy comes from the Lord. Cause I know He's my closest friend. I know the Lord. He's been with me. He's been with me. I want to say it again. Lord, my joy comes from the Lord. Cause I know my closest friend. And I know He's here. He is right here. The Lord is with me. Let me take my time and testify right now. There were times in my life when I felt like I was all by myself. But I had to realize that was the very time when the Lord picked me up and carried me through it all. He brought me through my ups and brought me through my downs. And now I can say